Incoming, Grumpy.
Alrighty.
I was until your wing beacon disappeared, Grumpy. Grumpy!
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, I'm not there.
How come your wing beacon was there? That was a bit weird. I just had your wing beacon locked on in front of me.
It's because I was there.
You was there. Okay, now I'm confused. Why are you not there now? Why is was being past tense?
Because I was there, and now I'm not.
Or I was here and now I wasn't because I realised why you left and the same reason I'm about to leave.
You're
Darn
not
it!
there either.
I'm not here. No, I'm not here either. Plot route to bookmark 3. Darn it!
But I didn't forget the limpets though.
We'll call that time 11 then, shall we?
I didn't forget limpets though.
What did you forget?
Limpet collectors.
I still trump you by refinery though. My refinery still trumps your collector control.
Oh, you didn't get the refinery either.
Well, I've got it this time, but my last, I've got no collectors. Darn it! Right, this is what you don't do. You do not forget your limpets.
I sometimes wonder if it'd be worth having a trading ship and a mining ship parked at the same location.
What? So you can go buy limpets?
So you got two cutters. One of them you go mining in. The other one you switch to after you've done the mining, so you don't forget to pick up your refinery and your collectors.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, completely.
That's not a bad idea, because you tend to change out your limpets for your Guardian driving fuel strip, and then you forget to put it back over again, don't you?
Oh, bother. You know, I've only forgotten limpets 11 times now. That's not bad.
I started mining, and I realised I only had the two collectors there. I'm not going to sit here with four limpets.
Let everyone else collect really quickly. Everyone else is going to nick all my fragments.
I'm not going to do that.
Just synthesize. I am not synthesizing 280 collector limpets. Are you having a giraffe? What have you been smoking?
Whatever it is, give us all some.
Yeah, synthesizing 280 collector limpets. Your material bins will not hold that much materials because it takes 10 per 4 collectors.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Never mind.
We'll
Never
get there.
mind. It's all good. It's all good learning. We're showing people definitely how not to do it.
How to have fun doing what you would otherwise find rather boring.
Completely.
If we didn't keep stuffing up, what would we laugh at?
Exactly.
But that's right.
Exactly.
Apart from just Warlord himself.
Well, you never learn if you don't make a mistake.
That's right. Making a mistake once is fine. Making a mistake twice is
You're still okay.
Better. Making a mistake 11 times is really
You should learn by the first 15.
Yeah, you should know by the first half dozen times.
That's what we keep telling our kids.
Yeah,
Always good.
oops only
Luckily,
covers
we're
it so
only
many
doing one
times.
jump.
Sorry?
It's only one jump.
Where my collector's gone? Oh, my collectors are gone. Where are they gone? Where have they gone?
Grumpy sold his collectors. Grumpy sold his collectors.
Oh, come on!
You had to make a song out of it.
Leave them in.
There's one.
Request docking.
Come on.
that didn't work.
So where did I use them? Bother.
I'm about to crash into some asteroids at 30 kilometers per second.
That's
30? 30? God.
Well, I'm doing
Stick it over
200 and
zero
slowing
grid.
down.
alright. What on earth has happened to it? What are they doing over there?
I'll be back in a bit. Real life
Okay.
calls yet again.
Okay. No worries.
I'm parked over the asteroids, so I
Alright.
won't be long.
No worries. Ah, don't tell me the storage is full again. You gotta be kidding me. It's not. Why can't I store it?
Can I have a wing invite again, please, Grumpy?
Huh?
Can I have a wing invite again, please, mate?
What would you do? You're still here.
I hit launch. I hit launch instead of.
Ah.
Can you just throw us another wing invite?
I can't because you're still there. I have to wait for you to leave first. Oh, yeah, what did I do? Okay, I'll invite you. Oh, no, now Grey's gone too. Oh, what? Now I'm leaving wing. Oh, you have to wait a bit longer. Oh, dear.
Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong.
I'm trying to store something and I thought I had no room, but I have got room. It won't let me store anything.
Is it got a fine on it? Has it got legal issues?
No, just won't let me store. What?
Oh, you've got cargo. You can't. If you got,
Of course I've got stupid limpets.
you've got too much cargo. You can't.
Ah,
So you'll have to sell some limpets, then store it.
ridiculous. Who put more limpet collectors over the other side of the planet thing? Galaxy. I don't know what they're doing at Jameson's.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
It's alright. We're all going to have to
Hello, everybody.
into wing.
And welcome to the stream.
You're welcome.
Yeah, just doing some mining. 53. Yeah, just about to start doing some painite mining with a couple of friends.
Less cargo, but I'll have more limpets.
Go backwards.
Programming limpet drone.
320. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. That took a lot of limpets away.
Yeah, apologies for that.
It's okay. What'd you do?
Asteroid scan complete.
Did you say you was in the hotspot, Grey?
Yes, I am.
Is your wing beacon on?
Yeah, but for some reason I've lost the wing.
Yeah,
everyone-
Grumpy messed it up. He broke the wing.
Okay.
I like the way you started to deny it and then stopped mid-sentence,
No,
Grumpy.
I wasn't even asking. Bugger it.
I like the way you sort of went, it was, okay, it was me.
It wasn't you. There's just no
There we
point
go.
arguing anymore. I'm tired.
Asteroid scan.
Second
I didn't,
asteroid.
okay, I might have done.
Second asteroid, 58%.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Shenanigans, I say. Shenanigans. Hello, Wolf. How you doing? There's always shenanigans when me and Grumpy are involved.
Yeah, I've been to Colonia a couple of times. My first trip out to Colonia was in an Asp Explorer.
Programming liquid drone. Prospector limpet failed.
No, I'm done.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming liquid drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
78 light years. I had 35 the first time I went out.
Scan complete. Programming liquid drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
The big thing is when you're heading out to Colonia, make sure you scan everything you can because there's still quite a few discoveries to be made on the trip. Oh, definitely before the engineers and Guardian FSD boosters.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
And it's like my first trip to Colonia was, to Beagle Point was in an Orca without an FSD booster.
Programming liquid drone.
And I followed a friend halfway out there just to annoy him because he didn't like the passenger ships.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Now when I'm doing the painite mining, I don't usually mine anything less than 30%. Simply because I don't want to waste limpets.
Programming liquid drone.
gun check for you.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Eddie and Dawn is in loss in the Colonia. Ah, 25 occupied escape pods. This is the cannibal. I mean, guy who likes to have people working with him. Nobody really knows why he wants occupied escape pods.
Grumpy, can you fight Grey back to the wing?
Alright, wing beacon's back on. Why, hello there.
Hello there. Oh, he's mining.
Yep.
Here's Grumpy. Why is Grey's wing signal says it's there? Why can I not see anyone? Thank you, Wolf. How you diddling? Thank you very much. Why can I not see Grey? I can see Grumpy. I
There's
can't see
Grey.
Grey. I can see
Well, I
you,
can't
Grumpy,
see
but I
either
can't
of
see.
you. Somehow
I
I'm
can
in
see
a different
Grey's-
instance.
Yeah, I can see Grey's wing beacon, but I can't see Grey.
Yeah, I'm looking right at Grey's wing.
Yeah, same here.
He's 275 metres from me, but he's not there.
He's invisible.
Mm,
I might jump out and jump back in then.
might need to.
Cannot comply.
Pirates. Oh, I'm being scanned. I'm being scanned. Mine. All mine. All mine. Hello, what are you? Mr. Viper.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm not really going anywhere, just jumping out and jumping back in again, but
3, 2, 1. Engage.
yeah, Jamison's a good place to start off with any long trip. You can make sure that you've got everything that you need.
Fire Group Delta.
Okay, it dropped me out 396 kilometres from where you guys are.
That's nice of it. Grumpy. Picking all the kills, all the materials.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alrighty, let's try this again.
Let's try this one more time. Cloaking device activated. Yeah, Grey did have a big cloaking device on. Previous fire group.
There we go. Now I've got you guys focused.
Yay!
And only 7 kilometres away.
That's not a very good one. Not a very good first rock.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, hello there. Where's the planet? That's the wrong one then.
Right, find us a payload spot that we can point. Oh, hang on, bad guy. And it's an anaconda of all things.
Oh, mine. Come on, let's get him, let's get him, let's get him, let's get him. Select Wingman 2's target. Select Wingman 2's target. Mr. Anaconda. I'll go toe to toe with the Anaconda, not a problem.
Target shields offline.
I am no, don't you run away from me.
Oh, slow down, come on.
Gotta love those manufactured materials. What do we get this time? Oh, chemical distillery.
Still the
Like
picture
it
there.
there.
That's when you get the good stuff.
Definitely. The bigger the ship, the nicer the mats.
And the specialist ships, if you get a cutter or a corvette, are usually even better.
I say I quite like the T10s for those high grade mats.
Yep. The anaconda, you don't seem to get quite so many of them.
No, true I think.
50%. Is that a 50 or a 60? 50.
I had a 58% somewhere.
Oops.
Grey's got no shields left.
I forgot about that. I'll have to stop using the Warlord parking maneuver.
What size shields are you running on that Grey?
I think it's 6As. And I've even got a couple of shield boosters on it. Yeah, 6As.
Ideal. Oh, we got a 32%er. What's Grumpy got? What's select Wingman 1's target? Oh, Grumpy's got a 40.
I wish you could ignore your collector limpets in the list.
What, your active collector limpets, so they don't show them?
Yep.
Can you not?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, you can't, because it doesn't show it, the ignore side of it. That's quite, yeah. Because that would be too nice, wouldn't it? Start mining.
Shields are back.
Let's get a bit closer. You know, having your mining lasers actually make contact with the rock is always a good thing. Kill.
There's that one done.
Nice little stream of materials.
Yeah, three guys streaming at once.
Oh no!
Collector limpet expired.
Pity we couldn't combine our chat.
Temperature critical.
Well, we can actually. We can run the multi-thread.
Asteroid depleted.
Doesn't it display the chats as separate ones?
Yeah, people can click on the link and they'll see all three of us at once.
Oh, okay.
It's the same. It's similar to that. Twitch has copied it with their squad mode, which is far more better. The other one, the way they used to do it, or anyone that's not partner does it, is you've got to keep putting the link in for people to see all the time. To get it.
Yep.
Whereas the Twitch one, it's already always there.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet failed.
Bit of a dry spot now.
Collector limpet.
Yeah, there's a 44.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan.
I just got prospectors in the air. Oh, I've got a 56.8% single content right near where you guys are.
Prospector limpet engaged.
I shall head there shortly.
Asteroid scan complete.
Start mining.
Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
Just trying to find that sweet spot on this one.
one down.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
50% a single content high.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Prospect to limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet engaged. Prospect to limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet failed. Asteroid depleted. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged.
39.2%.
Limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet
I've got a
engaged.
56.9.
Very
Asteroid
nice. I'll be
scan
over there in 2
complete.
moments.
Programming limpet drone. Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed.
So with this build of the cutter, I've got
Collector limpet
4 Class 2 mining lasers and 4 Class 5A collector limpets controllers.
Asteroid scan complete.
Just found another one with 62.2%.
Very nice.
Asteroid depleted.
Start mining. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
tons of cargo space, which usually I find with 250 limpets I can fill it.
Asteroid depleted.
4.7%.
Very nice.
It's good when you get into a group like this.
Nice little patch. High percentages are always nice, aren't they?
Anything over 45%, if you can find a patch of 4 or 5 of them, it's great.
I generally find if you can find a couple of really high percentages, have a look around that area because you quite often get hotspots within hotspots.
Yeah,
You find
it's like
a group of them clumped together.
Yeah,
Little
it's
cluster.
like a hot spot.
Yes, a hot spot. That's very good. Where are my limpets going? Stop mining.
No, they're probably
Let's
heading
go.
over to me because it's only 1 and a bit kilometres away from the last one.
Alright. Anybody need any limpet? Oh, anybody need any limpets? Shouldn't think so this early. But just saying, I'm dropping some.
No, thank you.
Asteroid scan.
I've still got nearly 200, so I'm right. Yeah, not doing too bad. 118 tonnes and I've used 57 limpets. Did I miss?
Is that Grumpy trying to force his way in?
No, that was me flying underneath you.
Yes, I'd.
34% I just
Trying
here.
to blame poor old Grumpy, I don't know.
I wouldn't blame you, Grumpy, unless you did it.
Well, I suppose I normally do.
38%.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospect limpet engaged. Asteroid depleted. Asteroid scan complete.
25.
That rock's miles away, Gray. You've missed loads of rocks out between here and there.
Yeah, that's right, I'll go back.
Collector limpet expired.
I think my limpet did the quantum limpet thing where it passes through one rock and goes and gets another one.
I love it when it pulls a wormhole and goes straight through the rock.
They're teasing you because you can't do it.
I got a 50%.
Depends how fast you're going.
Yeah, well, he keeps trying with his cutter, but it just doesn't work. There's a little limpet says, "Watch me, I can do it."
The other day I flew through a space station and came out the other side. That was interesting.
Really? Wow.
I'm going to pull some pirates in a second.
No, we've got to give them something to do, don't we?
Exactly. Oh, dropping some more limpets. No one's above me. Good.
Asteroid scan complete.
Engage super cruise. Option to play on a Kindle. Now you're just being silly, Wiser. Now you're just being silly. Barely get Twitch to run on my daughter's Kindle without it having moments. Right, over the top. Round the outside. Round the outside. Round the outside.
Prospect limpet engaged.
Looking for a buffalo girl, I take it.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospect limpet failed. Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Prospect limpet engaged. Cargo scoop deployed. Asteroid scan complete.
That's a nice one. Hopefully come December 2020, or sorry, third quarter December 2020 update, we'll be able to have a little bit more interaction with the space stations.
We can hope. We can only hope. I just want base building. I'll be quite happy with base building.
Did you see the video from Obsidian Ant earlier today?
It popped up on my phone as a watch, but I haven't watched it yet. No.
Basically, somebody posted on the forums that they reckon it's in pre-alpha concept release or something along those lines.
Well, because they found data mined information about what do you call it, base building materials and water landing gear.
Yeah, well, this one they're claiming is a video of gameplay.
Of gameplay. Oh.
46.
Oh. That's interesting.
I'm not 100% sure whether it's real or not. It's very much, is it real or isn't it? But it looks interesting. It's basically a couple of corridors in a base on an ice world with a crate phantom, standard crate Mark II parked out front.
Does it look like it's a professional job or someone's done it with Photoshop?
It looks like it's done well.
Okay, so it's got potential of being a genuine thing.
Potential of being genuine, yeah.
Okay, I'll have a look at that later on. My daughter's due to get up in a minute, so we'll be able to have a good watch and catch up. But yeah, I saw the thing pop up on my watch list.
And if that's what the ice worlds look like, regardless of the base side of things, I want them.
I want one. I want one.
Translucent materials.
Look at all the snowflakes on the radar. How good is that? The only thing I hope about the 2020 patch, I pray to God they have a public test server on it.
Oh, they need to,
patch.
after the last
Blind release
kerfuffle.
it. Well, I hope they don't. I hope they learn from that mistake.
Thanks for the follow, Cryptic. Yeah, after the last debacle, they really need to do a little bit more in the way of testing.
They can have a public test server. They used to do public
Well,
testing.
they used to have a closed beta, then an open beta, and then away they went.
Yeah, completely. That's the way that, like professional people do it. They don't
It
just
makes
blind release an
sense.
update hoping it works.
But the thing is, you get the public to do it, you know that there are going to be those members of the public who will do things that are silly.
Look how Microsoft do it. Microsoft do not test any of their stuff. They just use us as guinea pigs. Frontier do not have the numbers of manpower to test it properly. Joe Public can do stuff that it's not supposed to be done and can try and break it.
Yep.
That's what you want. You want people to try and break it and test
It's one thing that Blizzard actually did well. Despite all the other stuff, they're not doing quite so well at the moment.
Think Star Citizens took them a run for their money here?
I'm still wondering if Star Citizen will actually be out by the time we hit 3305.
Prospector limpet engaged. Collector limpet expired. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Collector limpet expired. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet failed.
It's only small, but got 20%.
Asteroid depleted.
Is that talking about the same thing? Or are we talking about two different things there, Grumpy?
Prospector limpet engaged.
Was that it's only small and there's 20%, or is it it's only small 20%?
Prospector
Well, it
limpet
depends where you're looking, I suppose, isn't it?
Is your webcam on again, is it?
And I've got a 51% too.
Oh, now look who's bragging.
engaged. Asteroid scan.
Alright, there he is.
Yeah.
He's going to steal all these rocks.
Let's go steal all his fragments, shall we?
Collector limpet expired.
You poke him in the eye, I'll steal his materials.
I just wish this cutter had slightly better brakes.
Well, generally all vacuum cleaners take a while to slow down.
Yeah, well, there is that.
He knows how to hurt my feelings, doesn't he? He knows how to hurt my feelings.
And considering this is the, if you like, flagship of the Imperial fleet, and it's basically a cargo hauler and miner. Admittedly, it
And
does it in a
combat.
bit of luxury, but it's still just
And
a cargo
explorer.
hauler and miner. Oh, 62%.
Asteroid scan complete.
Look at all that painite.
Loads of credits just floating around in space.
And your bloody limpets are off elsewhere. Yes, they do collect materials. They also collect. You can define what you want them to collect in the contacts panel. So eventually it'll get down the bottom. As an example, where it's got painite and osmium. Right down the bottom. All of these materials, if it's something I don't need, it won't pick it up. If I don't want to collect that material, I can also put it on ignore by just going over there and hitting add to ignore list. You can do the same with the commodities. So when painite mining, you ignore all the commodities except for painite.
Collector limpet expired.
Got a 26%.
Drone. Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Prospector
26.
limpet failed.
51% high single content on my trace.
Engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Watch my tracer. Watch my tracer.
How are we going in the inventory? Up to 243 tons with 128 limpets to go.
There's a 26% just to your left. No, to the to your left. Which way upside down are you? Yeah, you are upside down. So might technically be to your right. No, it is to your left because you're upside down. That's right. I was right first time. This way.
There's 26 I just punched. Kicked. These guns are getting itchy.
Grumpy's guns are getting itchy, are they?
Yeah, his beam
Grumpy's
laser's
gonna go
trying
pull
to
some
point at me.
pirates in.
Asteroid scan complete.
Don't know why, but but it bothers me a little bit when Grumpy's guns start pointing in my direction.
You and me both. Right, I'm gonna let my dog out. It's fussing.
Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Right, there's half my limpets used, and I'm 12 tons over halfway, so
Alright guys, I'm gonna have to shoot. Daughter is fussing.
all right, well, thank you for joining us.
No worries at all. Let me just go find... Oh, where is he? Who have we got on? Are you streaming, Gray, at the moment, did you say?
Yes, I am.
Crazy shrimp, yeah.
Grumpy's
forever.
on. No worries, Grumpy. Alright, let's go and give Gray a host, shall we? Let's pop across. Incoming, Gray. Incoming.
Thank you very much.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Prospect to limpet failed. Prospect to limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
The main reason for painite is consistency. Painite tends to be more rocks with higher concentrations than you get with lower temperature diamonds. Low temperature diamonds, when you get a double or a triple, you get the same number of rocks but not as high a percentage, or that's the way that it seems to work out. Or it might be slightly lower percentage of rocks.
42.
Collector
On my
limpet
way over. Oh, 63 I've just found. Thank you for the follow, is the fridge.
Collector limpet expired.
And Randfield 1897. Welcome to the stream, guys.
Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan.
Thank you for the follow, Big Edrin.
Drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. There's an app that you've got to run on your computer that stores the information, reads the journal, that sort of stuff.
Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired.
And then, yeah, it runs on the stream, which lets people see where I've got finds and bounty. Missions and what cargo I'm carrying, that sort of stuff.
Failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Oh, there he is.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
So it's one of the few widgets that's specifically Elite Dangerous. You run that little app,
Limpet engaged.
and yeah, basically
Asteroid scan.
people can see what you're doing. No, it actually uses your local journal. That'll do it, 27% grumpy.
Yeah, finally got a 27. It's taken a while.
Yeah, I was getting 5s or 6s.
Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
Oh, and a 42 above us. I believe that the plugin that I'm using works similarly to EDDB in that it accesses your journal information to update itself.
Asteroid depleted. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged.
There's a 28%.
Failed. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector limpet
Ooh, and a 54.
Collector limpet
That's better.
Asteroid scan complete.
Laser brakes activated. So have we worked out where we're going to sell this yet,
Expired.
Grumpy?
Prospector limpet engaged.
Nah, not yet. I'll wait till we get back to Cartman's.
Programming
Fair
limpet
enough.
drone. Collector
Yeah.
limpet expired.
Unless there's something within the cup, just a couple of jumps.
Failed.
You almost full, are you?
I've got 300 ton.
Engaged. Collector limpet expired.
There we go, 50%er.
Asteroid scan complete.
Now, as long as I get over my 250 ton, I really don't care because I've made, I've still got 100 limpets.
Programming limpet drone.
Yeah, I've still got about 80 ton to go.
Right, run out of collection targets.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired.
No, you got it.
Collector limpet expired.
Scan something else.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Programming limpet drone. Asteroid scan complete. Prospector
I haven't looked into it much, Mr. Ron. I've basically set it up, made sure it was working, and left it as is.
prospector limpet
I would assume there should be some level of customization available.
asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired.
But how much and what you can add, I'm really not sure.
Asteroid depleted. Asteroid scan complete. Collector limpet expired. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged.
30%, that'll do.
Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Warning. Temperature critical. Asteroid depleted.
Excuse me.
Programming
Yeah, it's 33
asteroid depleted.
and depletion.
Failed. Asteroid depleted.
No, that was depleted too.
Asteroid scan complete.
33 will do.
Temperature critical. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet engaged. Prospector limpet failed. Asteroid scan complete. Asteroid depleted. Asteroid scan complete. Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
38.
Prospector limpet engaged.
That's better than my 3.
Asteroid scan complete.
No, only just.
Just a wee bit. Biggest problem with the cutter is the range of its lasers seems to be lower than anyone else.
Temperature critical.
Because they're all set back from the nose.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause they're right back in your back wings, aren't they?
Asteroid depleted.
Yeah, the outside ones are.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet
Means you're a little bit closer for picking them up.
Yeah, it's one advantage.
limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Yeah, 41.
Drone. Prospector limpet failed. Prospector limpet engaged. Asteroid scan complete.
Two 40s. Woohoo. 41 and a 47, dude.
On my way. Okay, cargo ship. The one that can currently hold the most cargo is a cutter. Mind you, you've got to put it shieldless to get that, to beat that. T9 is the next. Then I believe it's Anaconda and Corvette. For hauling cargo to everywhere, definitely the Python, because the cutter and the other large ships can't land at outposts, whereas the Python can. Personally, I like the cutter because it can fly a little bit quicker than some of the other ones.
But it's a vacuum cleaner.
Yep.
And I'm not biased because mine sounds like a beast.
And the I'm not going to disagree with you. The cutter is a bit of a vacuum cleaner, especially with the mining.
I just like to hang it on Warzy.
Thank you for the follow, Revelation 7. So yeah, I mean, you can haul in an Anaconda, that's just a given, because an Anaconda can do literally everything. But the cutter is although it's locked behind a rank grind, is the fastest of the big three, cutter, Anaconda and Vet, and also can carry more cargo. But the Python is definitely the medium ship that you want if you're going to be doing cargo runs. It's
I've
Empire
only
for
got
cutter.
13, but I'm just next to it. Sam, would you mind a 13% penalty? I had to go right past it, so why not?
Why not? Yeah, I believe it. I remember I did half a load of void opals in a cutter, just cause.
Well, that would take a long time.
It did.
I'm going to do it one day. I've done a couple little bits of void apples, a couple of blow-ups, but never really got into it.
It's great fun once you get the technique down, but it's really hard to do in some ships.
You need a Python or a... Warzy was setting me up in an Asp.
I did it in a Vet.
In a Vet, yeah?
Well, they're manoeuvrable enough to go into the areas you need to go into, because you need to go between asteroids, so you need quite a bit of manoeuvrability.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big difference now with mining is that because we've got these double hotspots, it's much quicker to mine. Or double and triple hotspots, I should say.
So that's why I don't mind going to Baran for LTD, because there's a triple hotspot there.
Yep. I've been told that a triple low temperature diamond hotspot is roughly equivalent to a double painite
Oh, okay. There you go.
in the frequency of rocks and percentages you get.
Prospect a limpet.
There's a 40.5 just behind that rock.
Asteroid scan.
How far away are you? Can't see it.
Right, right underneath you. The rock you were just mining just behind that one is where I am now.
Oh, and I just found a 51.
We'll play swaps.
Yeah, once I can see you. Just on you up. I'll come to you, then you can find where I put my 51. It's like I can't find it now. I hate that, trying to find them after that. That's going to be an easy way to find your limpets.
Yeah, unfortunately there isn't one. You just got to select all the prospectors and hope you get the right one.
But even then I can never find where they are.
You
You
should
think
be
it'd
able
lock
to
onto it.
ignore your. You should be able to ignore the collectors. Like have them not come up. Thank you for the follow, Eldwin883.
In my what? What are you doing? What's whereabouts?
And thank you for the follow, P3 Ron or Heron maybe.
Up here. Am I looking at? Is this where you mean?
Hang on. That's your 51 you've just found.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean though. I can hook onto that, but I can never. I think because it tends to I've got the hotspot thing locked on as well. It never. Whoa, oh shit! All that. Because I think I've got this locked on. Maybe if I unlock that, I might be able to find it better. But I can never seem to lock onto them and find them.
Hang on, that's not the right one. Where am I looking at?
Is your little girl alright, was?
That's the one I gotta go
Didn't
to.
hurt herself or that, did she? I'm guessing that's depleted, yeah. So, what did you have? A 50 something, didn't you?
There's a 51
Oh,
here.
It's a 51 you have, was it?
I had a
Make us all these
40.
things.
I had a 40, which I think we just both did.
Alright, there's your 51. See now, the reason I found it is so. Why am I still locked onto that? Unlock. And see, now I'm locked onto that. It doesn't tell me where it is. I've got no way of seeing which way to go for it. You know what I mean? There's nothing there.
Well, I'm right in front of it, so if you want to
Yeah, I
select...
know. I can see. I'm not saying like I've locked onto your limpet, right? Now,
Yep.
if I'm not looking at it, I've got no way of knowing which direction to go to find it.
It should show up on your radar with that little brackets thing.
Yeah, well, it's not. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. I can never find out where it is. So I'm locked onto your limit now, showing 51.94. The middle radar.
Yeah. That's the only thing it shows on is a middle radar.
That big round circle thing. Which is,
Yep.
So is
It
that
doesn't.
orange?
It doesn't
isn't
show
that
on the
yellow?
compass. It doesn't show on the compass. It only shows on the central radar.
Is that the yellow triangle one?
Right. The compass is the one, the circle in the top left of your main radar. with the white dot or the white circle in it, your limpet
That's what-
doesn't show up in there.
No.
It only shows up in the main radar, which is the one with all the lines and the triangles and whatever in it.
Yeah, so how do you pick it from there?
You've got to look for the thing
has
you've
the
got
brackets.
selected will have the 2 brackets on it.
Oh, like that white one there, okay. That's how you find them.
Alright, now, if you've got lots and lots of limpets out, you can't always
won't
see
see
those
it.
brackets.
Right, so it's the brackets you look out for.
Yep.
Ah, I see. Right, so we'll look for the next one you do, and then we'll look for the brackets.
It's the same as when you've got another ship selected, brackets will come up on it.
Oh, does it? I never noticed that before.
35.7%.
I never noticed the brackets come on the ships as well. There you go.
Right, so if you
So
were to
if I-
select me or the limpet directly in front of me,
So, if I select you. Oh, there you are over there. I never noticed that before.
right, and if you select the limpet that I've got
Oh my
selected,
God.
so the one with the diamond on it, you'll notice it's pretty much in the same zone, but now that I'm collecting stuff, you can't tell that the brackets are there.
No. Oh, I can sort of see the bracket there, yeah. Well, there you go. Shivers, eh? Oh, I'm pretty much almost full, dude.
Yeah, I'm getting close.
I've done the last
420.
two limpet.
Asteroid scan complete.
420 out of 512, so only 90 to go. Which is just a few high percentage ones. There's a 55.
Asteroid scan complete.
Alright. Come to you and I'll just fill up my refinery and I'm done. There you go. There you go. So, it's the first time I realised about those brackets. That's what I like about this game. I'm learning something.
It's different with combat
one
because you're targeting
thing
the
every
thing
day.
that's red or flashing,
Yeah.
so it's easier to find. When you're trying to target one limpet amongst 50, it makes things a little more awkward.
Unreal. Hey, yeah, well, I've learnt something new again today. I love it. I love it.
I think
I
that's
love
what
old
I like
age we
about this
learn.
game. You learn something every day, and it's not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be playing this game for years, like I have, and you're still learning stuff all the time.
Yeah. It's cool.
Limpet engaged.
It's like the brain trees. I didn't realise you got materials off them. I thought they looked cool, and it'd be interesting to visit, but then I started farming them.
Yeah. There you go. Alright, chuck it in your blockies.
Scan complete. Programming
Praseodymium on that one. One behind it's 50% painite. Go, my little limpets. Collect all the monies.
I'm glad your little girl's okay, dude. That's good. That's good. Was she just being a fuss pot, was she? Isn't it? Oh, dear. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm on knackered today.
That'll do me. 456 tons. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Yep. That one's a bit closer than I thought it was. So what sort of storage you got in there? 520 something, have you?
512. No, that was no good.
Asteroid scan complete. Prospect limpet failed.
She just wanted Daddy's attention, I guess, eh? Oh shit! Oh, damn!
What happened there?
I just sort of turned and there's this bloody big asteroid smack right in front of me. So how I missed it, I don't know. So I sort of gone right around this whole asteroid. I'm just going around shooting asteroids. Hopefully, it's that comes off for you. Depleted. Yeah. You got any good ones at all? This one looks juicy.
I didn't realise I got so close to that asteroid that I'd wiped out all my limpets.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, half of them had done it again.
That was damn close on it was, eh? That was like, what? My computer's going to crash in a minute, I think. Just get a bit more regular doing whatever it just did then.
Alright, I think we might as well head off. My limpets are crashing into stuff.
Yeah.
So, back to Crapman.
Yeah. Oh, it depends if we find somewhere close to sell.
I shall have a quick look.
Have a Gandies, see what we can find.
Collector limpet expired.
Oh dear.
55 light years away.
Oh, yeah, stick it in your chat and I'll stick it in. 55 light, you should be alright. I should be able to get 4 jumps at least out of this. Don't put it in my chat because I can't copy it.
Yeah, 55 light years isn't too bad to go to.
Yeah. What's that? Wong Shi?
Yep.
Is that the star system?
Yep. Lawrence Holding is the station.
Lawrence Holdings. Let's have a look, see. Okay. Yeah, it says it should be alright. Engine's 100%. boost engines. Night vision. Engage warp drive.
And away we go.
We've got to get more of this wording stuff done. What was it? Some mining stuff, maybe. There's a lot of words that I speak into chat and it changes the stuff all the time. Whatever you do, is it? I've got to do some more recording things. We're jumping much at the same time then. Oh, engines 100%. Engines 100%.
You can just use full impulse instead.
Warning. Temperature critical.
So full impulse, 3/4 impulse, half impulse, 1/4 impulse, and 0. I'm being interdicted. Catch me if you can. I'm running away. Pretty unsuccessfully this time. Come on.
Do you need some backup?
No, it's alright. If they catch me, I'll run anyway.
I've got to learn to jump in on somebody's wake. Like say you're having trouble with something, and I can jump in there and somehow
They've got me.
find you.
No, not quite.
Full impulse.
I wish I knew what it was that was chasing me.
I think G does it for you, don't it?
I've changed some of my commands around, so can't really tell.
Can I jump round to you? How are you going to get away from him all right?
He's in a number. So I'm not going to outrun him if he's in a number, but... Come on. 2
You're
seconds to
not
go.
got guns.
No, can't bother fighting.
No, fair enough.
I just want to sell this and get out of here. No, what I usually do is all pips to engines and just keep boosting away.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's part of the reason why I like to have the best thrusters you can get, regardless of what ship I'm using and what the purpose is.
Yeah, just to outrun them, good.
Outrun them or outturn them. Sometimes you won't get away from them unless you point yourself towards them, boost, and hope that you hit them on the way through. There's Lawrence Holdings behind me. About 900 light seconds from drop-in point. Oh, come on, I've got less than more than 6 seconds to go. Nearly there.
Are you continuing streaming after this too?
No, I think I'm going to give it a miss after this.
No, I am too, I think. Hit the hay. Still got a headache from that greenness. Amazing.
Yeah, I did try No Man's Sky at one point, but just watching it, other people playing it, and the brightness of the colours on it, just, I can't handle it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's like watching kids' Saturday morning cartoons all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks a bit cartoonish.
Scan detected.
What? I didn't do anything.
Request approved.
God.
Set down on landing pad 2-5.
Godfather.
Heading into landing pad 2-5.
Oh, it's a T10 too. Oh, Ballsy's favourite.
I do like the T10.
I'll never get interdicted by those things.
I'm surprised they can interdict anything. They can't turn.
Nah. Yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Commence system shutdown. Report to station services for more information, Commander.
We would like to extend a warm welcome to all visitors. Please ensure that equipment procedures remain allocated.
Hull repaired.
Indicted twice.
I only got hit once, luckily.
Disengage. Request landing. Request docking.
Thanks, heading NC.
I've done that already. Let's wait. Request docking. Request docking.
Greetings to all
Okay.
visitors. Please alight at your assigned pad.
Or not. Request docking.
Thank you for choosing this facility.
Request docking. Okay then. I'll do it myself. Look at them all. There's AI that's just constant
Every-
these days. Used to get that once in a while,
For
but
the
now
safety
it's
of
just
all
constant, right?
visitors,
Yep.
please be considerate of other vessels while traversing the main access corridor.
Definitely got some problems going on still, haven't they? Landing gear.
So we're selling for 365,354,934 at 717.791 a ton.
Very nice. So I'm going to go a small load because I didn't have my limpets, so I had to change, cut out about 60 tons, 70 tons. Alright, sell away we can. Alright, cool.
In order to keep bay traffic flowing smoothly,
It's 330 ton.
procedures
330s and a 390.
before entering the site.
The 10 in the refinery, I'm laughing. Sell that to 245 mils, not bad. Alright.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that, dude. I'm gonna hit the hay.
No worries, mate. I hope you enjoy
Nice
your
18 million.
enjoy your rest.
Yeah, you too. Take care. We might see you tomorrow. A bit of luck.
That's the plan at the moment. I'm not sure exactly what time I'll be on, but I'm definitely going to be trying. What time have we got now? 10:48. So that's about what, 2.5 hours to make 350 million.
It's not bad. Can't
It's not bad.
complain. Better than a slap on the face of the wet fish.
All right, mate. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, I thought that's what the problem was. Alright, no worries, dude. Thank you.
Received authorization before entering the docking bay. If you don't have access permission, exit the facility immediately.
Alrighty then. That's it for me this evening. Thank you very much for watching the stream.
We extend a warm welcome to the
I'll see if there's anybody else on.
and wish a safe journey to all departures.
Or if there's anybody in chat that would like to recommend somebody that they'd like to watch, please let me know. Let's see if there's anyone else. Who have we got doing Elite Dangerous this evening? Yeah, we got got somebody doing low temperature diamond mining. Would you guys be interested in watching that?
Control authorization. Please submit a request before entering the docking bay.
No objections. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully I can get this to work.
This is a flight regulation announcement. Please proceed to land on your assigned docking pad in a timely manner and refrain from obstructing other areas. Welcome to this starport. We invite you to check the wide array of services we offer, and we hope you enjoy your stay at our facility.
That's what I want, I think.
Greetings to all.
Oh, come on.
Please alight at your assigned pad, and thank you for choosing this facility. Please ensure you have received authorization before entering the docking bay. If you don't have access permission, exit the facility immediately.
Oh, that's a fairly decent one.
X5 Pig and Geek GG teamed up with a Bombers esports player each to battle it out in League of Legends with
I don't
some
know what I'm
serious
doing wrong.
consequences for the losing team.
Get her, creep! This facility offers a wide range of services. Check your information panel after docking for more details.
Alright guys, I'm obviously got something that's not set up right at the moment. Thank you very much for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon. Commander Greytalon, out.